He's coming off a very nice showing of an even 400 yards. It's the 49ers.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
On the jump. Cougar 19. You can score on these guys. Get out of here with a jump.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. You look at this Niner defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stroud on 3rd down now. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And a nice spin into some open field. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On second down, here's Pierce. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Here's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. For Pierce out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Stroud to throw it. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Chris Godwin. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
That throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now Purdy. He's got a man. Complete. And finally wrestled down at the 11. 39 yards there, a big one.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. And the slot man goes in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here's 3rd and 5. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical.
And now off to the races, down the right side, inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Texans have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. There he goes, right side. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play there from McCaffrey. 51 yards. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another 1st down run right there.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground, because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Option right, here's Stroud.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Oh, and now some space to operate. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 48 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Purdy off the play fake. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And outbounds right around the 20. So the completion results there. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want to check. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They go play action here. Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Purdy sets up to throw again. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Moody good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Houston set to take over.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. It'll be a gain of 5, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Going for it with Pierce. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now 3rd down and very long. Throwing here, Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Back to throw, Purdy. That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. Touchdown, 49ers. Tutu Atwell, 33 yards. And the Niners will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. Incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This time they stay on the ground. Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This is taken at the 18. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. So we've reached halftime, and well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Purdy to throw it on first down. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 39 that time. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tutu Atwell with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And Stroud now to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. He'll take it at the 42. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now out comes Houston. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Stroud now on 3rd and 2. And the Niners get there and bring him down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they got the victory last week against the Rams, so some good momentum as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher
in trouble, and he's taken down. And quickly they get to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Take it at the 37. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense taking over again. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
That's on Shaq Mason, the guard. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll send the tight end in motion. Pierce now up the middle. And look at this, for the 2nd straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Stroud here on 3rd and long. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control. And
you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play. The offense has had its moments, too. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense. You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Stroud out of the gun here. On a slant, here's Collins. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Stroud looking to throw. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Here goes Stroud again. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Stroud swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. A huge play there for Houston. And even 50 yards after the big play. A chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Oh, but he's going to be met behind the line and taken down. 3rd and goal, Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Takedown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. That time a 9-play drive. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are right back in this football game. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll come up now on 2nd down. A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Stroud will look to throw once more. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Jair Brown who's got it. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. That one looks like he'll throw here. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the 49ers are on their way to a 2-0 start. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Stroud now on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Staying on his feet. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Niners take over in terrific field position. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. From 3 yards out. And the Niners up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
The second down throw now from Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz. A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the 49ers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially